I definitely was bullied and the lack of self-trust and the lack of self-worth that I had, I too found myself in a really shitty toxic relationship, a man who raped me and beat me and I was his property for many, many years. And therefore I just thought that that's how men, treat women and I thought that's all I was worth and then that just, strung me into drugs and all the things.
I made this huge decision to call off the wedding, but I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to rebuild your self-trust and self-confidence after leaving such a toxic relationship. And like I mentioned, I went to therapy and all that. But when I started dating my now husband, mind always spiraled. I had chronic stress. I always felt like I had to check his phone, had to check his location, had to question him about everything, which wasn't fair to him. And I knew he never gave me a reason why I should do that. And
Right.
I knew I needed to change something, or I was going to lose this wonderful guy who I knew was going to be my soulmate. And I knew I had to take a stance, make a difference. So I researched different things, and I've always been interested in psychology. My undergrad is in psychology, so I've always been interested in the mind and how it works. But I never knew the extent of how important it is to listen to your body until I started somatic healing. And in August, I realized that somatic healing was the route I wanted to take, and that was my purpose. And that's where I got how I got to where I am today. I got certified in neurosomatic intelligence, and it's been all uphill since.